Hello and welcome to eLearning Today TV. I'm Lauren.
And I'm Lena.
And this is our series or season finale of the show. Summer's coming up, so we're going to take a little break.
Yeah, a little break.
All right. So I have a video this week from Salman Khan. I hope I didn't butcher that, but of the Khan Academy, which we've talked about plenty of times on the show. But I found this video that he kind of explains his ideas for the future and what he would like to see. Specifically, like with his son, he's a son, so like he has these ideas of kind of this one-room schoolhouse, the old idea. He wants to bring it back, and he talks about it in the video. And I want to play just a minute of it because I thought it was interesting. So let me.
Once you really understand the number line, once you get rid of the stigma and you open it up and everyone's a learner and everyone's just on the same playing field, it actually is empowering for everyone. I have a 2-year-old son, Imran, and obviously I care about what his academic experience is going to look like. And I'm hoping that when he's 5 or 6, he goes to a classroom that not only has 5 or 6-year-olds in it, but has kids of all.
Frozen.
Uh-oh.
Well, that's kind of the gist of it.
Okay, well, it actually froze on a really funny spot, but
I was just saying he kind of reminds me of Ray Romano.
I'll just pause that. So he has this idea that he goes on to say how not only can the students learn from the teachers, but their classmates that are excelling, they can kind of give them a different perspective on it, and just about all these new things of using technology and kind of incorporating that into the classroom. So if you want to look at the rest of that when it doesn't freeze.
We'll have it in
Yes.
the show. Great. Well, right, it's almost getting close to the end of the school year, and I know a lot of teachers are starting to plan what is going to happen the following year and so forth. I found another article by Eric Sheninger, which is our favorite principal in New Jersey, that talks a lot about social media and education and so forth. And he kind of summarizes 4 very small steps that he implemented in his school to kind of start implementing social media and why it's important in education. So I thought it's another great resource for you to show your administrators and your principals, etc., of one of the 4 reasons and 4 changes that you could start implementing in your school to do that. And so the article is very short. We'll have the links there. But some of the things that he talks about, and one of the reasons why I like this article is because he explains very simply that he didn't just have an aha moment or something like that where he just went like, yes, that's what's going to happen. He just kind of started shifting one small thing, and that shifted his own way of thinking of social media and so forth. So we'll have the article and the link and the show links for you.
Okay. And speaking of summer, I found some fun iPad apps for kids. They're actually, right now, they're all free. I found on a website, so I'm going to have a link to that. They're normally not free, so it's great apps, and I thought they're still educational, but they're still fun. So I want to just quickly show you them because I downloaded them. The first one's from a company called iBigToy, and they have different interactive stories. So like this one's Little Red Riding Hood, and you can, as you can see, there's different sounds and all of that, and it goes through the story, and you can read it or you can have it read to you. The other one is this Mother Goose app, and also very interactive, and it's fun because it kind of has different like Mother Goose tales, and when you click on them, open it. Oh, I think it's loading. But you can click on the different poems and it will read it to you, and you can tap things and they'll move and they'll speak. I want to see if it's going to, here we go. So there's different ones. You can see, is it loaded? So they all pop up like that. It's really fun. And then there's one more. Don't move. Wizzy Kids, which is different games for kids. So you can see there's all different games here. You just click on them and they pop up, and they're just quick and fun, easy apps. So I thought those are great. They're all free right now, and they're normally not. So if you want to download them now, I would suggest you do that.
It's time to get it free now.
Yes.
And more summer activities for those of you that don't have maybe the iPad, but want to do something throughout the summer with either your kids or suggested to parents at your school for them to do with their kids. We have about 8 sites from 3 different categories of activities that you could do. For example, learning at the beach. For us here in Florida, the beach is pretty much free and it's very close, so people can drive there, and there's tons of different learning activities that you can do at the beach. So we have 3 websites to help you as a resource on that area. Historical family vacations. Almost every state in the country has some sort of historical site and ways for you to learn. And for example, if you're in DC, there's tons of free historical things that you could do there. And we also have talked about different things on the computer that you could do to take a vacation and travel around the world and do art pieces and so forth. And we also have links to summer camps. Some people are interested in still looking for some last minute summer camps that you can do and so forth. So we'll have some links to that. I don't want to read all the websites, but we'll have a link to it on our show notes. But just know that there's tons of different free resources out there, and we have them summarized here for you.
All right.
So that's it.
That's
Happy summer.
Yes, have a good summer.
And don't forget to give us 5 stars in iTunes.